live.
We're live. Hello. What's it, Monday? Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. I seem to remember the lag was particularly... Seems to be alright. Hi, how are we doing?
Oh, don't get too close. You get your cooties out of me.
Yeah. Plant-based cuties. General Jolicoeur, you are first. Welcome, Jack the vegan activist. Good to see you. Leon Kutstra. Well, I'm we the three amigos. Good old Aslan. Lovely Sergeant Angharad. Subscribe to her. Covid Bean. Happy World Vegan Day, Jack. Happy World Vegan Day, everyone. I did a video to commemorate the day, so please check that out after the stream. Or play it in a separate tab if you want to.
Yeah.
That would be great. Bloody hell. EW, you in the house. General Benham. Happy World Vegan Day.
General Benham, he's always making our food and he's always sharing photos of it. What a nice man.
Yeah, some of you could do with following suit. Catherine, guys, I started feeding 2 stray cats today and there are 6 of them.
Aww.
Oh, and today there are 6 of them. Only the original 2 are friendly, but that's okay. I'll just leave more food so they can all eat. Well, that's lovely.
Yeah, aren't you nice?
We love a bit of cats. Andre, I loved in your latest video when you said fully serious, like your nan showed a picture of some random old lady. It's true though, isn't it? Can you imagine your nan hurting anyone or performing like any sort of cruelty to animals? Yeah, pretty much all of them fund it. It's crazy. And thanks for watching. Twisted Hip, well, just Twisted now, is in the house. How are you doing? Good to see you. Happy World Vegan Day. General Dorino. General Cowboy.
Does he want to be up here?
He wants to come up there.
Yeah.
Look who it is on World Vegan
He
Day.
can go on my laptop if he wants. Yeah, it's Cowboy.
A cat has come.
Oh no, it's okay, mate. I just moved you a little bit, but you can stay.
He's cute, isn't he? Aww. Say again.
You keep saying it.
Cowboy. Say it into the microphone. Libby's bum. Yeah.
Cowboy.
Cowboy. Yeah. Cowboy. Yeah. Cowboy. Yeah. You're the best cat.
Lately, she likes to be up here with us when we live stream. Never used to be a thing, did it?
No.
She loves a bit of it.
We should have another camera, like a cowboy cam.
Yeah. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, what?
Don't knock that over. We need that for an evaluation. It was good as she don't stand on the keyboard.
Yeah.
She's very clever.
When you're like sitting there, like if you've got bare like legs or whatever, she doesn't really want to walk over your legs. Like she doesn't want to hurt you, is what I imagine. But what do I know? She's not making a bad sound on the microphone with her tail swishing, is she?
She might do a trump. Are you going to do a plant-based trump,
Why
cowboy?
don't cats do trumps?
They do.
Do they? I never heard one.
Mitzi done one.
I heard one. That's a lie. I heard one in my whole life.
Crystal Moe in the hizzy. Good to see you. Word up, dog. Is it World Vegan Day? Why, yes, I believe that it is. And World Vegan Month also.
Nice. Why is it in November? What's that all about anyway?
Why not? Benny Green, bestie. How you doing? Daddy Bear in the hizzy. Subscribe to him for nighttime book reading for your children, for your little cubs. And do subscribe to him. Owen, I'm 20 minutes in, starting soon. Yes, we've started some time ago. Priya in the hizzy and General Medic. Good to see you guys. So mindful, Paul. I think I've decided to pursue software engineering. I'm not sure about it being difficult, but it won't be as dull like dishwater as a that would be my feeling. Ollie Wally Blue is in the hizzy, laughing his ass off for some reason, undisclosed. Oh, I didn't share the stream on...
I didn't. We had a busy day, haven't we? Trying to fit in all the things.
Yeah.
And I thought I'll just sneak a quick photo onto the gram to say, hey.
I should share on the gram.
We're live.
Hey guys, we're live on the gram right now. Look.
You said the gram. We're live on YouTube.
Oh God, hang on. Hey guys, we are live on YouTube right now. Take a look. Click the link, you bloody buggers. Can I say that?
You just did. I think you can say whatever you want.
That's true. Try and stop me.
Well, today we got sent the first draft of like nearly all of the cookbook. It's
Speedy Vegan.
Yeah, so the new one, Speedy Vegan, and I've been checking through it today for like to check everything's like correct, accurate and that kind of thing, proofreading sort of thing. Yeah, and so next week she's gonna get the rest of the bits over, and then provided that we're sort of happy, I guess she'll give us the final version. So it's really close to being ready now. It's very exciting, and yeah, anyone who's pre-ordered it, it'll be very soon and it'll be with you.
And if you want to get it for 10% off, hurry up. Link below, pre-orders.
It's such a good job, isn't it?
It's amazing. I always love the new... They're always a bit different, aren't they?
Yeah. I wish we could get her to do all of our like graphics for all different things of the business, She's really professional, isn't she?
Professional, affordable. Tresemme.
Affordable.
You're so mindful. Andre, very low fat diets. What say you? I mean, I suppose like that's open to interpretation, isn't it? So what does one mean by very low fat? Like 1 gram? You need a certain amount of dietary fat in order to have the substrates to build like hormones and stuff for like cell wall integrity. So we do need some degree. I mean, the longest lived people on record, can now into the 40s, supposedly their diet was like 8% of calories from fats, and they ate low calorie as well. So, I mean, it seems to not have done harm, but, I think some people would be a bit worried going quite that low. But then, I don't know, like, it obviously didn't do them a lot of harm, did it? I prefer to go 10-15%. If I'm eating low calories, I'll go 10%. 15% for... Depending on how many total calories people need. It's not really the percentage, is it? It's the total that's important. And so, for a smaller person on a diet, I'll go a little high. I'll go like no less than about 15% of their calories, just to feel a bit like safer. The more calories you put in, like the less... you need to have in terms of fat. I don't typically go below like 10% though. Again, just to be safe.
There's more fat than you'd think in things like oats and tofu, and other grains, Even if you don't eat like nuts and seeds or things you think are more like overt fats, you can still get quite a bit. I
suppose if you think about it, where we evolved in the tropics, we had fruits, all types of plant matter, and we were cooking them. Of course, we got the occasional animal, but that would have been few and far between. Like they don't want to be eaten. So day to day, there wouldn't be much fat available, really. I mean, to get a nut out of its casing, like the fleshy casing and hard shell, it's probably more work to do that than it is the calories you'd get from it. Like there's no bottles of oil, there's no bags of shelled nuts, there's no jars of peanut butter. Yeah, so I think it makes sense that we don't need a whole lot of fat. And certainly, it seems to bear out in the data that lower fat seems to be healthier.
Would it have been more seasonal that, say, like avocados would be ripe a certain time of year?
Well, do avocados live everywhere?
Yeah, true.
I see what you're saying. I don't really know about seasonality of overt fat foods. This would be something to look into, really. Gravam per dead river tree 3? Question mark. I'm afraid I don't read bonkerzoid language, so I can't answer you. Where the hell was I?
You were reading some kind of bonkerzoid language, you said.
Bonkers. I seem to be miles behind. Bloody hell. Corvid, the music is called Liquid Drum and Bass, right? It's called mainstream hip hop, apparently.
Oh, that would be the category, wouldn't it? Of the music?
Yeah.
Is this the name? Oh, does he mean the name of the song or the name of the genre?
Genre.
Oh, I see. Never heard of liquid drum and bass.
BT.
Oh.
Vegan Mooncat. Subscribe to him. He's great. General Mooncat. Check out his video with Mike the Vegan. That was epic. Keep calm in the hizzy. Leon Koopstra. No way. Yahweh. I like that. Taylor Gore. Good to see you. Mitch eats plants in the hizzy. So mindful. I feel like we should start having World Vegan Day costumes like little moo cow ears and rabbit. That'd be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Thinker, Hench Herbivore, would you ever debate vegan gains? No, I'm too busy trying to progress the vegan movement and save animals, so I haven't got time for such lunacy. Benny, do you reckon you could still do a boxing match? I suppose I could. I'd have to get a lot of fitness back, and I'd be very rusty. But yeah, just no interest. Just too many like old niggly injuries and pains and things. Like I just don't need it. I'm sure it's still in there. What happened recently? Didn't something happen where I was on my toes, ready to have it? What occurred?
That
Something,
all the
didn't it?
time. I don't know what's.
But something really happened, didn't it, recently? I've forgotten. I've got the reflex is still there. That sort of fighting reflex is definitely still there.
I mean, 1 or 2 times around the house has happened, so I can't think if it was like out or something was.
No, I think it may have been around the house. Something. I can't remember, but I really was ready to have a fight.
You always put your fist up back to say hello, and you're not expecting.
I just got this flinch reflex where most people sort of go like that or whatever, or like go back on their heels and like nearly fall over. And I'm just got my guard up and I'm just ready to throw down. I sort of in one way would like to grow out of it, but in another way, like surely that's the best reflex to have because you never know, do you?
My reflex is just embarrassing, isn't it? I just go like, ah.
Yeah. Do you know, the one time where I kind of more flinch is if I'm like unwell. And that's kind of a way of me knowing if I'm like sort of sick or getting a bit under the weather. I can sort of just flinch just a tiny bit. And then I think, I'm not right. Thanks, Pomo. You're very kind. Race, leave it in the house. Yeah, we've got your gifts. We'll send them over to you on the 32nd. Oh, nice Priya. Philo, do you allow people to join the stream and talk? Number one, unfortunately, we don't have facility for that. Number two, I don't really like most people, so probably wouldn't want to. Depends on who the person is.
You do like people.
I do, yeah. I fear like lately it'll be Balin to friends of the 3 moronic amigos that pretend to be vegan but just trying to promote themselves and talk down to people. Mark Crossy, good to see you. Hungry Greek Mexican. Happy birthday, Constance. Happy birthday.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday.
Let's have a round of applause for Constance, everyone. Let's have some birthday emojis, hats, blowers,
Cakes,
presents. Yeah. Carrot cake only.
Yeah, all that good stuff. Ah.
There's a good question. Benny Green, do you ever call cowboys silly names? I do it to my cats all the time. Number one, cowboy's actually a girl.
So yes.
So yeah, just even if, but number two, every day, multiple times a day, I tell Gemma, I don't call him cowboy anymore. I call him, and then I just say a stupid word which I make up at random.
I have to agree. I have to then call. He'll say, "Well, what do you call it?" And then if I don't say the same thing he just made up, he says, "What?" So I have to then say the same thing. So
Thanks for subscribing, Naib.
that's our daily in joke.
Yeah.
Not really a joke, but yeah.
Keep calm. Do you feed your cat vegan too? Yeah, she eats Benevo complete cat food. She has done for probably about 7 years or so.
Yeah, I can't remember, but a lot of years.
A lot of years. Yeah, she loves it.
Yeah,
and
she's doing great.
If you look at the science, I've done a video on the science, and if anything, all data. There's no data to say that there's a negative to complete vegan cat food. All studies today either show, I think there's about a 50-50 split, they're either like equally good, or the complete vegan cat food half the time performs better than the non-vegan cat food. And the last study, which was the biggest of its kind, bore this out. It showed that there were 5 benefits in terms of kidney and liver health, eye health, obesity, something else which I've forgotten. Andrew Knight, who is at the Royal College of Veterinary Surgeons, he's their kind of animal welfare sort of guy. His position is like, there's no data to say otherwise. There may be benefits, so why wouldn't you? So, Big Spoon, we have an autistic teen who wants to build muscle and a six-pack. However, he has sensory issues around textures of what he eats. Do you have any advice or suggestions of where we can get info for him? I don't really. I mean, download our free guide and it tells you what foods you can use. I guess it's mostly getting enough protein in. So it's just finding ways of making the textures suitable for him, I guess. I don't know where you'd go to find out anything like that, but you can blend stuff up into smoothies, or you can roast things, or you can steam, or some things can be raw. I'm sure it's very doable. Just depends on his particular preferences, I guess.
Yeah, like smoothies would be great. You can hide things like legumes in smoothies. You can make a soup and blend it all up, so you can't tell like what things are in there if he likes that kind of texture. I'll dig her upstairs. He's digging.
He's digging.
Yeah.
Should we tell everyone our great news?
Yeah.
Have we finished that? Yeah, we sort of answered that.
Yeah.
Let us know if
we're not experts on that, I'm afraid.
Yeah, let us know if there's anything specific that perhaps we can help with in terms of textures.
Yeah.
But, yeah, great news. Great news. So I don't know if you can hear that sort of digging sound, sort of clawing, but they've got a dog upstairs, and this just isn't workable. It's quite maddening. But we're moving.
Yeah.
Probably about 4 weeks' time into the city centre. Lovely place.
It's crazy how it happened, isn't it? We were feeling really frustrated at the dog, and it's not his fault. I think he's just there alone, and he's just wants to do something or whatever, So it's not his fault. It's not their fault or anything. But it's been very frustrating, for filming and sleeping sometimes. We just bumped into this friend in B&Q and just started mentioned
really good close friend who I really love the man. I'll be honest.
You trained him for a long time, didn't you?
Yeah, we're very close.
He just said, "Oh, well, I'm working away at the moment for a while, and you could rent, have my place." We were like, "Oh, Wow, because like, you know, to move out you have to have a massive deposit, like 1 or 2 months up front, and then a damage deposit, and then
just this time of year goes quite slow for us, so we just don't have the spare cash to be able to move at the minute.
Yeah, for all of the deposits. And Peter's just like, yeah, just move.
So this is a way of
it won't
of
be
doing
like
it.
forever. He'll come back at some point next year, but yeah, we can just start thinking about where we'd like to move and save a deposit.
We likely won't even be in Norwich, like, well, we won't be sooner or later, so it may not even matter.
So that's really exciting. So we're having like a fresh start. I feel like today I was just like going through like the house of like, what can we get rid of? What isn't serving us? What don't we need? Just having a clear out, you know, and just a clean, and just, yeah, it's going to be like a new place, like new energy. Just take the stuff that we really do like and need, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
It's got to check on my banana bread. Excuse me, everybody.
Oh, banana bread, lovely.
I put some protein powder in it to try it out.
Wow. Oh, thanks, so mindful. And thank you, Big Spoon Bear. Oh, Pocky Dust, you guys are awesome. Well, you're awesome for saying it. Thanks. Where in the world are you? How's it going? How's the vegan scene where you are? We're interested. Jack, I believe World Vegan Month is November because partly commences the creation of the vegan society. Yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it? I think I've heard that as well. I think. Hey, Wind Waker, good to see you. Thank you, Kelly. We really appreciate you, my lovely. And thank you, Priya. Okay, Big Spoon. Isn't as a fan of smoothies I've been making in protein. Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. You can make kind of pancakey type things with oh God. You just can't get the stuff.
I didn't want to burn my banana bread. Forget about it.
I think you can use like lentils, definitely like chickpea flour to make sort of pancakey type things, like omelette type things.
Yeah, just chickpea flour and water.
Well.
Yeah, we've got a recipe on the channel somewhere for that. Yeah, I love those.
Keep calm. How do you feel about meat eaters? Well, obviously as a vegan, I prefer they didn't eat animals. However, most people are still blissfully unaware. Like, we've brought up in a society which says it's normal, natural, and necessary to eat animals. I thought it was. And, you know, I didn't consider myself a quote-unquote bad person. Well, I went through a bit of a bad phase. But, you know, I wouldn't be the sort of person to harm an animal unnecessarily, except I was harming animals unnecessarily. So I think we need to keep that in mind. And check out my new video, which is actually aimed at meat eaters to watch. I think we need to connect, to build rapport, to employ compassion, like see perspectives, you know. And because, you know, if we're the kind of vegan who says like, oh, you're a murderer and like pay for people to rape animals and all that sort of thing, I can't imagine that very often that really gets us anywhere. I understand like how people, you know, why it happens, because, you know, we've seen the truth and we're hurt and we're kind of in a rush. Like, it needs to stop yesterday because animals are being murdered, thousands of them a second. But the quickest way is generally to employ kindness and compassion and not judge and accuse and shout and scream and, you know, just beat people over the head with it. We have to be clever about it. Is that right?
Yes.
Anything to add?
I wasn't here for the start of the conversation, so I think
Shut up!
I think you'd best move on.
Frilo, are you willing to have a talk with anyone regarding the predator? Hell no. I ain't got time to waste. I just said animals are being killed thousands a second. Like, why do I want to waste time debating something that's idiotic? Thanks, Vegan Pothead, and right back at ya. Why does this jump?
Well, I just made some banana bread from the desserts cookbook, but I put 2 scoops of protein powder in it and a little more liquid just to try it out.
Ooh.
And it looks really good. I
Nice.
put the vanilla one, so it smells really nice in the kitchen. So you have to try that later.
The highlight, nature fallacy ? What the hell does that mean? Answers on a postcard.
I guess they typed that when you were talking about something or other, did they? I can't quite.
Who knows? Dave, happy World Vegan Day, and happy World Vegan Day to you, my friend. Thanks for joining. Ghostface Killer. No, Ghostface out of Scream. Have you seen the movie The Last Descent? It's about a guy that went cave exploring, got stuck upside down for 27 hours. The guy in his body is still in the cave. Scary stuff. No, I don't think that'd be my sort of thing.
That's not my sort of thing either.
I'll tell you what we are enjoying at the minute. Mooncat's recommendation is Bodyguard on Netflix. It's flipping brilliant.
It's quite intense though. I don't like to watch that before bed. Quite an intense show.
Aslan and Hizzy. Good to see you. Liquid Tizer. Part 1. Hello, Mr. Hench. I don't know who is a good person to answer my question. I'll try it. As a vegan, I'm guessing we need to go to the dentist to use animal products tested on animals. Is the way to avoid the use of animal products and dentist products used. I guess if you speak to the dentist and tell him your concerns, then if there is, he can employ them. And if they're not, it's not non-vegan to use animal products where necessary for medical procedures, because it's not like you have to do everything 100% perfect, because if it was, there'd be none of us vegan, and it's as far as is possible and practicable, you know, and you know, you can't be expected to go around like in agony like all the time, so there's that. And obviously when there's an alternative, we take the alternative. General Langley, what up? This cat's up here again.
He's really cute.
Noah, hi Paul, would you say that ignorance and selfishness are the 2 main reasons for people not going vegan? So ignorance means not what most people think it means. It means to know all the things, but ignore it, ignorance. To not actually know all about it is nescience. And I think the main problem is nescience. Most people think it is normal, natural and necessary to eat animals. I think that's the main problem. So I wouldn't really say selfishness either particularly. If people know all the things, that there is no humane killing, that we don't need to eat animals, that it's healthier not to, better for the planet, then in that case I would say that it's ignorance and selfishness. But I don't think that's most people, despite all the available information, you know, that we put out. Because, you know, the minute any animal abuse comes on my screen, I turn off. I don't want to see it. And I'm not even, like, adding to it right now, like, purposefully. What do you say? Was that a good...
Yeah, I mean, I can remember before I went vegan, like, I didn't think that it was like normal to be vegan, that you could, or didn't think there was anything wrong with eating animals. You're like, oh, circle of life, and you know, all that nonsense. Oh well, we need to eat meat, like, body, all the things. I thought all that stuff, so I try to remember that these days, to help me to have like some understanding for people who aren't vegan, because I think, well, I was in that place, you know, at some point, and I didn't think at the time I was a bad person. Looking back, I don't think I was, you know, a bad person, but yeah, I was doing that.
What's this cat doing?
But yeah, I just thought that was just life, and this is what you do, and I just didn't think enough about it, I suppose. I sort of see it partly
it's so hidden, isn't it? It's hidden in plain sight.
Yeah, I sort of see it not just an issue of like going vegan. I see it as like an issue of like awakening, that everyone needs to become more mindful and to have like personal growth, to then develop like empathy for themselves and for others, and to understand who they are, and to want to, you know, understand life and why are we here and what's all. When you start asking those questions and you start like growing and expanding and all that kind of stuff, I think you naturally you know, head towards veganism when you go on that path of just waking up and trying to resolve your own pain and suffering and all that stuff. I think that's like all links, and I think too much of the world is switched off, you know, watching TV, looking at their phones, like trying to numb out from feeling anything, smoking, drinking for the same reasons, etc. And everyone's just on autopilot, you know, they don't want to think about things too much. So maybe they don't want to think about veganism because they don't want to think about anything that makes them feel anything, you know. So
good words.
It's also just about people ending their own suffering and having some growth.
Rich McBride, any thoughts on the benefits of beetroot crystals pre-workout? If so, any brand recommendations? You're both fantastic. Thank you for everything. Well, you're pretty bloody fantastic for saying that. I've never used beetroot crystals. I'm sure they work absolutely fine. I've used juice. I think for me, because I'm a larger person, I like to have 200 mils, 2 to 3 hours pre-workout. For the data I saw, it was said 140 mils was optimal, but that was on endurance athletes. And of course, your average endurance athlete is not the same size as me. So I thought, well, I've got 1,000 mil. I'll train it 5 times a week. It lasts for 5 days before it goes off, so I can have 200 mil a day. Why not? So I found it very efficacious. I'm sure that the crystals will be just as good. And thank you for your kind words. We really appreciate you, my friend. Oh, Constance Elizabeth is in the house. Thank you, everyone. You're very welcome, birthday girl. Emmanuel in the hizzy. Good to see you, bro. Fred Flint. Lisa Bran. A dairy farmer said that bulls mating with cows in heat are more brutal than artificial insemination. How do you reply to that? I've got no idea. My reply would be, why don't you just leave them alone completely and stop murdering their babies and stop like sexually like abusing them, and you could grow vegetables and things, and how do you sleep at night profiting off of exploitation and murder, infanticide, like whatever's wrong with you? That would be how I'd counter it. That's exactly right, Noah Stone. Oh, thanks, Andre. Bless you. Crypto color light tech. Is our money safe in Bitcoin when the USA kills the dollar? Don't even know what you're on about, so pass. You're asking the wrong person.
Do you know what sort of channel this is, man?
I'm not intelligent. I just know how to lift things up and down and eat stuff. Rebel, did you hear that Earthing Ed has moved to the US? Yes, I did. Yes, indeed. Lisa, I rather avoid that controversial topic simply because anytime I've mentioned it, it's really ruined the stream of people kicking off on being so, one way or the other, and just a nightmare. Yeah, so sorry about that. Finlay, is whole coconut and or coconut oil also bad like coconut oil? According to the science, I believe that a little bit of coconut flesh seems to be okay. Perhaps because the fats are attached to fibre, maybe we don't absorb so many. I know like you can't have a lot of it and then it not negatively affect your serum LDL. So because generally I eat quite low fat, the fat I do eat, I want it to be good. I want it to have like a lot of omega-3s, stuff like that, some vitamin E rich foods. And so I just don't really eat it. It's not to say that I don't eat it. And when I've been given coconuts, I've had a little bit of the flesh, but I don't eat very much at all. And I don't favour it day to day because it's just not that nutritious. It's just not that great, really. Coconut milk. Not so good because, it's been processed. It's all been churned up. Some of the saturates would have been cleaved from their fibre bonds, and then that's going to act differently in the body. So coconut milk, coconut yogurt, coconut oil, I wouldn't touch with the barge pole personally. Benjamin, do you know someone with Tourette's, ADHD, autism, anxiety, depression, OCD, or other conditions? Yeah. Yeah, none of those are uncommon, are they?
Yeah, I used to know a guy that was...
Not with all of them at once, if that's what you're meaning. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think that's what you mean, but yeah, who knows? I knew a guy who was on the autistic spectrum, and he was one of the nicest people that I have ever met in my entire life. He was a really nice guy. I think, and for like, especially for like anxiety and depression, so many people suffer with that, don't they? In today's world, it's pretty sad, really. It's very sad.
Yeah.
We need to help each other. Help each other out in life.
Oh yeah, he wasn't meaning all of them because he said he had autism, so that's that one. Cambria in the hizzy, welcome. Where was I? Lisa, Hench, how do we test medication for humans while avoiding animal testing? Aren't there like computer models and things that people can do now? And some people say that these are more efficacious than using animals anyway, because non-human animals are non-humans. I'm no expert. Thanks, Cambria, and right back at ya. We'll see, so mindful, we'll see. Prince Vegeta. Hi Hench, hope you're well. I am, thank you. Happy World Vegan Day. Whenever you make videos about veganism and general, your tone sounds so serious, man. Okay, thanks for telling me. Know what to do with that.
Oh, I got rid of that lady. She was annoying. She's just saying our digestive tract is, you know, we're carnivores or whatever. Like,
what a
we
moron.
shouldn't be eating soy.
She's bloody stupid. She's
gone. Good day to you, man.
If you're still there, troll, watch my video 51 Reasons Why Carnivore Eaters are dumb AF, and then let some of it sink in when you can't debunk one of those reasons. Seems busy today. I'm enjoying this. Are we behind in the stream too much?
I don't know is my answer to that question. I don't know.
Oh, no worries, no worries, no. Everyone thinks that. Everyone thinks that. I thought it for like 42 years or something. Caustic Hymn Productions. I do use creatine. Yeah, I like Vivo Life's. Vivo Life performs micronized creatine monohydrate. That seems to work very well for me, whereas standard monohydrate doesn't. Link below, 10% off, code HENCH10 if you want to give that a try. Of course, you can get that from different places. But yeah, it works. It works. It boosts size, strength, power, endurance. If you're a responder, 30% of people are non-responders. So if you put it in for a week or two and your body weight doesn't jump up a little bit, like a few pounds, which means it's pulling more water into the muscle bodies, which is part of the way it works, then you're a non-responder basically, and you're kind of wasting your money. Jonathan, what's the best vegan protein to isolate? It would probably be some kind of a legume. So the Vivo Life brand I use, they used fermented, split pea protein. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Mario. You're a kind one. Thanks, Christian. Bless you. There's lots of lovely people today. Christian, when are you all coming to visit? Do a bodybuilding competition here or something? We may be your neck of the woods in a few months, but we might not be. I'm not allowed to really say. I've said too much.
We don't even know. There's not really anything to say.
No.
We don't know what.
No, we don't know what's going on.
We don't know anything.
Yeah, ignore me. Ignore me doing this. What? Oh, here we go. Ghostface, have you guys watched Squid Game? No, it's really good. Amazing show and performance. One of Korean movies and underrated. Isn't that like the top performing Netflix show? So I don't know if it's underrated. Yeah, we should probably give that a look, actually.
What's it called again?
Squid Game.
Squid Game.
Okay. Cambria in the US. Yep, that's true. Jonathan brings up a good point. When's the new cookbook out? Speedy Vegan.
I'm going to estimate within 2 weeks, but I can't say for sure. It could be sooner, it could be a bit longer, but yeah, not 100% sure. We've got back the first copy of most of it, and I went through it today and sent it back after giving it a good old sort of proofread. But yeah, so just a bit back and forth now between us and the graphic designer. So, but it's looking really good. It's looking super professional now. I'm really proud of that book. I can't wait for it to be out. And as soon as we know more, like precisely when it'll be out, we will let you know.
No, I was on the short straw a bit when it comes to mental conditions. I've been diagnosed ADHD, autism. Wow. Bless you, that is a lot. It's going to be in all my conditions have improved. Nice. No, trying CBD oil. Yeah, that's very efficacious for a lot of things. Let us know how that goes. I'd be interested to hear, and I'm glad you're getting some benefits anyway.
Yes.
That's very good. Prince Vegeta. Thoughts on vegans feeding their dog meat, bad or not bad? My understanding is that it's unnecessary, so I will say bad. Angry Vegan, happy World Vegan Day. Good ad, Ray Sleeper. Caustic Hair Productions, I'm becoming convinced that creatine can cause thinning hair. You're exactly right. For people with high amount of DHT receptors in the follicles, creatine changes some testosterone into dihydrotestosterone. And so for people with a lot of receptors in the hair follicles, it does cause hair fall. Kelly's enjoying the creatine. Very good. Nelly, I was looking at a video that a doctor put out and he said that whole grains are bad because they're high in lectins and what causes leaky gut. What do you think? I think he's a complete moron who hasn't got a clue. That's nonsense.
I keep seeing this advert on a lot of YouTube videos I watch lately. This guy says, stop, if you're eating tomatoes with the skin on and the seeds, it's where the lectins are. Some BS like that. I just feel like, what? Who is this twit?
So there's some very reductionist science. There was data on lectins from decades old, I think like beagle and rodent studies showing that they're bad. The truth is that there are lectins and there are lectins, and some are bad. Some of them actually are really good and are anti-cancer. The bad ones tend to be destroyed by cooking. So as long as you're not eating your grains like raw or your beans raw, I mean, good luck doing with that. You just smash all your teeth up. There's just no issue. And the longest lived people on record eat the most legumes, eat the most whole grains. So that's the difference of looking at like the complete overview of all the science and what's happening in the real world versus some reductionist like stupid science where they've not they're just focusing on one little aspect and just inferring things like without like actually testing them in the real world. Just complete divs. Grizzle's mental. Hey Hench, new to your channel. Have you ever thought about doing a street debate style content? I've done it years ago. I think the activist through your physique would get out. Yeah, that used to do me well. It used to do me well. I'm not a huge fan of street debates, if I'm honest. I may do some in the future. Oh, I think Ellie was talking about perhaps doing those together, wasn't she? Yeah, so she's doing most of the talking, and I just come in on the sort of where do you get your protein? Like, oh, you need milk for calcium type stuff. Yeah, I'd happily get involved again.
I'd love to see you guys doing like a panel. So it's like you and, so I don't know, say 3 other people, and Ellie's like doing a game, like guess which one's the vegan, or spot the vegan, or vegans, or whatever.
Right.
And so people wouldn't think that you were maybe a vegan, you know, there. So it'd be like, you know, bashing the stereotypes, wouldn't it? You know.
Look at my strings.
I don't want to look at them. They're funny.
I am a tortoise.
Put them away.
Don't be tortoisist.
Okay.
Prince Vegeta, do you do MMA, Hench? No, not for some years, but I used to do. You name the fighting art, I probably did it. I'm just doing my physique training now. Caustic him, will hair grow back after discontinuing creatine use? I don't believe so. Noah, thanks Paul. Any advice? You can be on CBD. I'm starting off with 10 milligrams of from there. I don't mean to reduce anxiety. Yeah, that's great. Take it over 2 or 3 divided doses throughout the day. Start low, build up, like add in 5 milligrams week by week if you want to, until you find the lowest effective dose, in which case you can just like hold it there. You don't need to keep going up and up. I'm on the highest dose, like recommended, simply because I get it for free. So like, why not? And I'm bigger than your average bear. But yeah, you're doing great. You're doing great. Zanab in the hizzy, thanks for joining. Sarah Winnick, hello from Sweden. Keep up the great work. Thank you. How's the vegan scene in Sweden where you are? I am Mod Ali. Happy World Vegan Day to all vegans and non-vegans transition to become vegan. Good words, and happy World Vegan Day to you. Drunk koala, presuming to say things that you would never say to people to their face, so he can F off.
You didn't find
him. Some people are just so uncouth. Tells me that they wouldn't say boo to a goose in real life. Cambria, glad you're king for yourself these days versus fighting Paul. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I hope never to have to lay my hands on someone ever again. That'd be very good. No, should I be worried about CBD making me drowsy in the gym? No, it don't tend to make you drowsy. Helps you like relax. And look, at night time, by the time you should be getting tired, stops you having like those sort of repetitive, unhelpful thought loops, and you just drift. But it's not like a sedative as such, like THC is. Yeah, like I say, I'm on the highest dose, and I train like a maniac. You're welcome, Noah. Thank you for your kind words. Prince Vegeta, thoughts on vegan Firebic? Don't know him. I guess they're one of those anti-vegan channels. Do they get any views? Why don't they just change their name to Anti-Vegan Bellend or Pro-Animal Cruelty? Vegan Phobic. Yeah, just your standard anti-vegan nonsense.
You can't be bothered. You can't be bothered with it.
Yeah. Space Girl, I love you guys. You changed a lot of my life. World is a better place to be honest as a vegan. Really knows master a lot of things. Oh, well, that's very cool. Where in the world are you, Space Girl? How's the vegan scene? And how's your vegan nutrition and that? How's that treating you? How you enjoying being vegan? I'm not sure what Prince Vegeta is talking about there.
I just thought I'd mention one more time, as we've been on the stream for a while, that if in the stream we've talked a lot about nutrition, and have you guys got the free guide? There's a link in the description if you want to be emailed a free guide with loads of great stuff from in there about.
I didn't know there was great stuff in there.
What to eat?
How dare you?
You just said that. I didn't say it. I was being nice. How many calories you need, protein, like losing fat, all different stuff that you need in your life, new vitamins and stuff. Yeah, it's free if anybody wants to get it.
Noah Stone. By the way, Paul, did you listen to Vegan Game's response to your latest video? Nah, he's a knob. Right, we better go and do some things. Oh, I'll just answer Sarah, as I did ask her a question and she's got back to me. Stockholm is a good city to live in as a vegan. Actually, getting better all the time, but still a lot of work to be done. Yeah, you know, welcome anytime. Me and my partner are happy to take you. Oh, thank you. We may well take you up on that at some point. We would like to do some extensive travelling, and that may be on the cards at some point in the future. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks, moderators, for keeping us troll free. I don't think we had any super chats, did we?
I don't think we did.
Thanks if we did have any. Yeah, as Gemma said, check out our free nutrition e-guide if you want to thrive as a vegan. Like complete overview. So fat loss, muscle building, what supplements to take, how to get all your nutrients that you can get from food through your food. Our 2 current books are 30% off currently. They're just £6.99, really cheap. So they're good. Check them out if you want. The new Speedy Vegan Cookbook is out within the next 2 weeks, most likely. It's currently 10% off if you pre-order. So check that. And if you really want to do a deep dive and totally just thrive as a vegan, check out our online course. 14 videos, our 3 cookbooks will be in there. Oh, thank you, Noah.
Thank
£5
you.
on the
really
super
kind.
chats.
And don't
that really
say
helps.
Sorry for spamming. That we need questions and interactions.
Yeah,
We're
we
really
want
that,
questions.
Please interact and ask as many things or say as many things as you like anytime. And thank you for the super chats.
And thanks for helping keep the beans on the toast, the wheels from the door, and the cameras rolling.
Yes.
What was I saying? Yeah, of course, it's at a low introductory price for now. We're going to put it up over time, but we feel like it's super cheap for now. 14 videos, 3 cookbooks, loads of downloadable printable PDFs, checklists, charts. There's a complete nutrition chart for all ages and stages of life, so you can be sure that the whole family is thriving as a vegan, and you don't have to become one of those pesky, moronic ex-vegans who then give it the big one and throw the animals under the bus like a bunch of bellends. Check out my new video. It's just dropped. I feel like it's a good one. It's to commemorate World Vegan Day, and see what you think. I feel like it would be a good resource to share with people who are not vegan, and just perhaps to just get them thinking a little bit. I've tried to really break it down and connect and show understanding, compassion, but just hold them to task and say, like, you know, can you, in good faith, would you bet your life that you've really looked into veganism and that it definitely doesn't work? Like, I just saying how people seem to have to try to find holes in it. And yeah, just encouraging and offering like help in how to research and things. Princess Preachers, my lovely friend, kindly donated £2 on the super chats out of the kindness of her heart. How are you guys? It's been too long. Hope to see you guys soon.
Yeah, and you've got a channel, haven't you? So go and check that out if anybody wants to find another nice channel to view.
She's not too far from us, is she? I don't think. Did we go to somewhere?
Some vegan
was it
event.
Ipswich with them, or was it? I know we were at London Veg Fest. I can't remember where you guys are, but if you're anywhere near Norwich, it is the Christmas market on Sunday. If you want to come and hang, it'd be lovely to see you both.
Yeah. Sunday, like, what is it, 12 till 4 or 11
10 till 4.
10 till 4 at the Forum.
At the Forum. Yeah, guys, if any of you want to, any of you are Norwich Way or you can get there, we'll be at the Christmas market at the Forum, which is a big, awesome, cool building in the centre of Norwich. loads of stalls and all that. Come and hang out, have a chat, have a laugh, have a photo in that. That would be nice. Right, I'll be back probably Wednesday morning about 7 a.m. GMT if you want to come and hang out. And other than that, we will see you very soon. Check out my video, please.
We'll both be back Friday, won't we?
Friday, 7 p.m. Gemma. Have a lovely rest of your day, guys. Thanks for hanging. Bye for now. We love you lots.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for joining us. Good people.